So what are a couple of the top foods for somebody just getting started that they want to add in when it comes to helping them lose weight and burn fat?
All right, let me just throw a couple of foods out there that might be surprising as foods that can turn on our fuel burning, fat fighting processes that are hardwired in our bodies, things that you might not expect. Number one, beans. Canned beans, pre-cooked beans, ready-to-eat beans, dried beans you want to soak. It turns out that beans have been studied for their ability to actually help fight body fat. And not only does it work in the laboratory, but it works in people as well. So human studies have been done to show that people who eat as little as a cup of pre-cooked, ready-to-eat beans, like the stuff you get in a can in the grocery store, does not have to be expensive. 5 days of the week, 5 days out of 7, okay, is enough to actually shrink your waist size. That's how round the tube of your body is. We're not talking about the muffin. We're talking about actually how big your body circumference is by about an inch after a month. And the reason that works is because beans have dietary fiber that actually make our gut healthier. And as our gut health, our microbiome improves, it actually upregulates it. It levels up our metabolism to burn fat better. So that's one example of a surprise food. Another one, which by the way you could find in the middle aisle like beans, are chili flakes, the stuff that you put on pizza. All right, or dried chili, the dried ancho chili, poblano chilies that you can find by the dried section in the grocery store. Or of course, fresh chilies. You want to actually, eat some Thai food with some nice, serrano chilies. That also works. And here's actually what's been found: chili peppers give some zing to your body. That's the spiciness. And we now know that zing is caused by this natural chemical in peppers called capsaicin, and also capsaicinoids. It's kind of a class of natural chemicals. One of the things that people have loved spicy food for is that it actually creates this nice flavor sensory reaction. The capsaicin is what does it. Binds to a special taste receptor, kind of receptor on your tongue, the spicy receptor. There's a name for it. It's called TRPV1. Don't worry about memorizing that. Just know that the natural chemical in peppers is like a key, and on your tongue is a lock, and it goes key and lock, turn, bam. You actually have that spicy zing, right? Now, the key thing that is really exciting is that when the key goes into the lock, that hot, spicy flavor of chili touches your tongue, you do feel that spicy flavor. What your tongue does, that receptor, that lock does this text messages your brain. And it tells your brain to release hormones. One of the hormones that it actually releases is endorphin. So that's the feel-good hormone. That's why some people are really addicted to spicy food. By the way, the other hormone it actually releases is norepinephrine. Norepinephrine is this special hormone that we use when we want to get pumped up, like fight or flight. You want to square off against somebody. All right, you got your norepinephrine like flowing, right? And the other thing that happens, and next time you eat chili, hot peppers, anything spicy, do this. Kind of go into your meditative zone and like close your eyes and feel after the zing. You will actually feel this wave going down from your head, down the side of your neck. Like literally, it's like a little tingling sensation. That is the norepinephrine coursing down the nerves around your neck. And this is where a special kind of fat, good fat, useful fat, hero fat, called brown fat, is located. Now, brown fat isn't jiggly. That's called white fat. White fat is what you have under the arm, under the chin. It's the muffin top. It's around your thighs and your butt. That's what actually most people are trying to get rid of. White fat is unsightly, but not as dangerous as visceral fat, which is packed around our guts, inside our body cavity. That's dangerous because it's like a baseball glove that like strangles our organs and becomes inflamed. All right. So what brown fat is, which is the other kind of fat, is a hero fat, is not wiggly and jiggly. It's not lumpy bumpy. And it's not under the skin, so you can't see it. It's paper thin. All right. It's like opening some printer paper and pulling it out, and instead of white paper, it's brown paper. And where's it located, that fat? It's close to the bone. And it's around our neck, under our chest, a little bit under our arms, like a girdle, little bit between our shoulder blades, and then a bit in our belly. When the chili peppers text message to our brain releases that norepinephrine hormone that travels down the nerves around our neck and activates our brown fat. It's like turning on the light switch of the brown fat. You know what it does? It triggers fuel burning. Like that brown fat becomes a space heater. All right, I have something here to show you guys. Space heater like this. This is a little torch. Boom. All right, that's what chili pepper does in your brain. It goes down and triggers this kind of space heating burning. Now, where does that fuel come from? In your brown fat. It's got to burn fuel. It's burning energy. It draws that fuel from your harmful visceral fat. Good fat burns down bad fat when you eat certain foods. That's pretty cool. That's chili peppers and spicy foods. That can actually do it as well. Now, of course, there's a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables and legumes and seeds that can actually do the same thing. Olive oil, other things you can find in the middle aisles, and also seafoods. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things, and beverages. And I write about all of this stuff in the middle of my book, Eat to Beat Your Diet, is really a tour of the grocery store, the ordinary, everyday grocery store. I invite my reader to hop into my grocery cart like you used to do when you were a kid in your mom's grocery cart. And I wheel you around and show you everything you actually put in the cart that can activate your metabolism and help your good fat burn down your bad fat.
If you enjoyed that clip, press here for the full episode. I'll see you over there.
You hear me talking about this in a very excited way because I'm a scientist and I love discovery, and we are discovering more about the healthy parts of our body fat, how to tame our body fat using food, using metabolism, using fasting.